Been locked up for 264 days. I am not insane. I am not insane.
The world tried to crush you.
I am not insane. I am not insane.
And you refuse to be shattered.
Not insane. I am not insane. I am not insane. You just touched my leg. And nothing happened.
Let them fuel the fire that keeps you striving.
I am not insane.
Idiots are highly flammable, love.
Here are 5 books I read in just a couple sittings because I could not put them down. I cannot believe I only just recently read Sharp Objects. It is such a good thriller, so twisted, and better than Gone Girl. Say what you want about Colleen Hoover, Verity is a page-turner. It's a thriller, it's a dark romance. I couldn't put it down. Okay, The Hunting Wives infuriated me. I hated all the characters. Their decision-making made my blood boil, but what can I say? I could not put this book down. You is definitely a what the hell did I just read book. It is so creepy, but so good I couldn't put it down. The Push is a psychological thriller dealing with a mother-daughter relationship. It is so good. Forget a couple sittings. I read this one in one single sitting.
I read 81 books in 2022, and these are my top 10 in no particular order. Starting strong, we have The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I have never read a book that has made me feel the way that this one made me feel. It felt so real. It was so good. Next, we have Archer's Voice. This is just a perfect small-town romance. There's so much more to the story than just being a romance. It was incredible. I have bawled my eyes out to this book in the best way possible, of course. A Court of Mist and Fury. This one I think is self-explanatory. This was by far my favorite book. Malibu Rising. Again, nobody can make a book feel so real like Taylor Jenkins Reid. I felt like I was loving these characters like I knew them personally. Ignite Me. The whole Shatter Me series was kind of the best thing to ever happen to me, but Ignite Me specifically, one of my favorite books of all time for sure. The Song of Achilles. The most heartbreakingly beautiful book I have ever read. Not a day goes by that I don't think of this book. The Shadows Between Us. This is by no means a perfect book, but for me personally, it was perfect. I have read the bad reviews, I know the criticism, and I just don't want to hear it. It's perfect in my eyes. The Cruel Prince series, which I'm counting as one book because I read them all back to back to back, and I can't tell you where one book stops and the next one starts. It's all just one big book to me. Amazing, beautiful, perfect. Vow of Thieves. I think this is an unpopular opinion to like Vow of Thieves more than Dance of Thieves. It was slightly a little bit better in my opinion, and I loved it. It's everything that a fantasy romance should be. Last book is the Mindfuck series. There is just nothing like this series. I'm also counting this as one book because the length of the books is short, so it's pretty much one book. If someone would have told me I'd be reading about a killer and rooting for her, I wouldn't have believed you. But this book does that. So those are my top 10-ish books of 2022.
Self-control I've had to not open these books until right now. Here is a huge fall book haul. Okay, this first one was sent to me by Penguin Random House, The Dawn of Onyx by Kate Golden. I've actually read this book and I absolutely loved it. I'm so excited to have this version of it, and I can't wait for the second book to come out. Magnolia Parks. I only bought the first book. I'm not sure if I'm going to love this series, but I am in that very small minority of people that somehow, when the covers got changed, I developed an interest to read the book. Even though looking back on it now, the original covers are definitely better. For some reason, this caught my eye. The Naturals and Killer Instinct, the first 2 books in the Natural series. I've heard such amazing things about this series. I love the Inheritance games, so I've heard that this one is even better. We'll see. Babel. This is probably my most intimidating book. I have no idea what it's about. I'm kind of scared to read it. Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I am so excited about this one. This is a fantasy romance, and I have followed Lauren Roberts on TikTok for like most of her writing journey, so I really can't wait to read it. The only thing that's stopping me from not opening it sooner was because I didn't know which box it was in, but if I would have known, I would have opened it and read it right away. I am so excited to read this. I think I'm going to love it. Kingdom of the Wicked. The only reason I've been putting off reading this trilogy for so long is because I've been waiting for every book to be in paperback, and now that they are, I finally started buying them. I've only got the first one. Belladonna. I think this is also a fantasy romance. Barnes & Noble versions. We need to do a little switcheroo with this one. Practice makes perfect. I've read When in Rome this summer and loved it, so I cannot wait to read this one also. I got the cutest PR box for this series by Emily McIntyre. I could not contain myself. I already opened this, but I put it back in the box, so love is bigger than the stars. So cute. There's a bunch of stickers in here, highlighters, the cutest little pen, pastel tabs. I think these are glow-in-the-dark star stickers. This is the Sugar Lake series. This is a romance book series. They are literally all so pretty. First one is Beneath the Stars, Beneath the Stands, Beneath the Hood, and Beneath the Surface. They are so pretty. I cannot wait to read these. Thank you to Emily and thank you to Valentine PR for sending me this box. Oh, cute! This one is also from Valentine PR. It's called The Good Girl. Oh my gosh, it comes with these little heart glasses that match the cover. That is so cute. The last book is the September Fairy Loot book, If I Have to Be Haunted by Miranda Sun. This is so pretty. Oh my god, it's so pretty. So that is my 15 book fall book haul.
I'm in love with this mama.
Oh, B-O-O-K-T-O-K.
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting on the truck and you're like this, like over me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have to do that, like recreate that, but like do it in your most romantic, like shit.
That's so bad. That's kind of like this.
Yeah, but
This. Like that.
yeah, you did.
Okay.
So I just found out apparently I'm colorblind. Don't know how long that's been going on for, but man, I tell you what, shocked me too. Came right out of the purple. Say that I've got a tiny cock, which is accurate. His name is Winston. He's my favorite. You know I have a tiny cock. At least I've got a huge